Just sitting out here listening to the birds chirp and sing, watching traffic go by wherever I can, but not really watching, but listening. I wanted to briefly discuss dealing with a family member who suffers from behavioral disorders. I try to deflect a little bit from saying mental disorder, but we know, your mental health is wealth, right? Um, it's up to you to take care of it and invest into it to feed it in a positive manner so that you can function greatly and amazingly in life. But what happens when your investments into your mental health slows down? A lot can occur. You can lose your return on investment in that mental health. You can lose the currency on it. There are a lot of things that come with ensuring that your mental health is intact. Just making sure that your mental health is up to par so that you can function in life, so that you have a sound mind to make sound decisions, whether there are, financial decisions to be made, social decisions to be made, just overall in general life decisions that need to be made with a sound mind to make sure everything flows. And I know you all hear helicopters, airplanes, and all of that flying by, but I'll try my best to still stay on topic for today's discussion. Dealing with a family member who struggles with behavioral disorders, it can be very draining. It's draining on everyone who is involved: friends, family, associates, caregivers, healthcare experts as well. It's very draining and taxing. There are a lot of people who do a great deal of pretending that they are actually okay. And some do function very well throughout the struggle of their mental disorder, behavioral disorders. But sometimes it's just hard for them to grasp the reality of what really is going on in their lives. They don't realize the amount of effort it takes for everyone around them to deal with their behavior and the outcomes that can come about. I'll touch on this, so I'll just speak from personal experience right now. I deal with a family member who has suffered from mental disorders, behavior disorders over the course of roughly 26 years. I'm going to say 26, 27 years. And it's easy for people to say, well, you haven't been around to deal with it over the years. I may not have physically been around, but baby, let me tell you, I have been around and being the financial pusher, which is very stressful. You may be able to be the ones who take that person back and forth to their appointments, and you have to deal with them on a daily basis with popping up. But the financial aspect, let me tell you, no one holds a candle to what I've done. And that is taxing because I have to use my savings or what money I do have to assist this person to maintain their bills. And that means I have to put my dreams on the back burner. And that's not a nice feeling to be at this age right now and still cannot keep moving forward with fulfilling what I've dreamt doing for myself. A lot of people just don't know exactly how much it takes from those who are helping out physically and those who are helping out financially. It's easy for outsiders who are not contributing in either of those two manners to tell you how you should move forward and handle a person. And there are times where I just want to tell them to shut the hell up, point blank and period. You can say what you want, but if you're not contributing in either of those two ways, you really have no say in how we move forward with taking care of this person and getting them back on track as much as we can. You can only do so much. We can call everyone in the nation that is there to assist with such situation, but it's up to that person who is really dealing with it internally to accept help and admit that they do have an issue going on. I'm just going to set this up, and as time goes on, if you stick with me, I will tell you more and more and go a little deeper into exactly what I have dealt with from my point of view, from my personal view, and my personal involvement with taking care of a family member who has been dealing with behavioral health disorders. So just stick with me. And yeah, come back for the next part.